Welcome back to the second period.
How come we ran it down to 156? To 159.
Should be. Team North Dakota starting this second period on the power play as they win the faceoff down into the polar zone. Taken away by Svoboda. Out to the point to Swearingen. She holds it in at the point. That one's high. And glove save. Good thing the goalie from Minnesota was tall on that one. Otherwise, that would have went into the end boards. North Dakota coming out with a couple shots on net. Polars win the face-off. Reverse direction. Puppy going up a gal larger than her. It's hard to move some mountains at times, but she's doing a good job with a good effort to try to get the puck away from her as the Polars send it down the length of the ice. 1:17 remaining in the power play for North Dakota. Swearingen overskates the puck. Out to the point, left side, shot. Saved by Xander. Polars able to hold it in. Elseth with the puck. Into Svoboda, skates. Svoboda gets around one defender, not able to get around two. Puck picked up by Svoboda. Excuse me, that's Fikert. Fikert down the far side, still with the puck. Had that step. If she had that step, she had a clear lane to the net. As Swearingen picks up the puck behind the net. Up to Lee. Good headman pass by Swearingen. Up to Lee. Not able to do anything with it as it's turned over and coming the other way by the Polars. Henderson backing her man into the corner, picked up by McDaniel. McDaniel far side over to Holman. Holman coming to the left, going back to the right on her forehead. She has the speed, cutting in. Shoo, just fans on it. I think she tried to go to the top shelf on that one and lifted her stick right over the puck as the Polars come out of the zone 3-on-2. Cross center ice. Get around Henderson. 3-on-1. McDaniel backing away as they let him come into the zone freely. Xander's all by herself. McDaniel with the puck in their own zone. Defensive now, gets it out to Lee. Lee sends that right into the backside of Hilton. Out to the center line. Regal with the puck. Taken away by the Polars. And we're going to get offsides on the Polars. 19:47 remaining in the period. Face-off won by the Polars. Down the left side, get it down below the goal line. Harder picks up the puck, gets it up to Hilton. Excuse me, that is Olsen. All I saw was the 7. I didn't see the 2-7 as she turned around, but Olsen with the puck behind her own net. Tries to backhand it to Jurger. Gets over to McDaniel. Battle for the puck along the near boards. Shot, glove save by Xander. Face off to the left side of Xander. 29-8. Shots on goal in favor of the Polars. Puck taken away by Swearingen. Gets it out to the point. Held in by the Polars. Glove save, Xander. Sabota on the attack. Sabota cutting in. Sabota taken down. They're going to say a penalty on that one. As Sabota sits on the ice. And we're going to get a penalty on the Polars. As now North Dakota will be on its second power play. Sabota doing a nice job protecting the puck, getting in front of the defender. Only thing the defender could do was to hook her and bring her down. Otherwise, Sabota had a clear shot to the net. Sabota with it. Shot! And a goal by Sabota! 1 for 1 on the power, 1 for 2 on the power play. Sabota gets the goal. Sorry, I was writing stats down there. Sometimes the camera guy isn't watching. Fikert with the puck. Now it's 2-1 in favor of the Polars. Up to Sabota. Off her stick. She's on the back on the forecheck. Tries to knock the puck loose. Puck tucked away by Fikert. And Sabota was right there for that point blank, right on top of the crease shot. And somehow Fikert was able to get that back to Sabota, and Sabota was able to get it right on top of the crease. Try to shove it between the pads. Lee steps in against the number 18 from the Polars. Polars behind their own net. Henderson pinching the play. Picked up by Lee. As McDaniel picks the loose puck up. Gets that out of the zone. North Dakota chasing the puck. They're letting Minnesota do what they want and get across the blue line. That one hits Henderson in the pads. Henderson with the long stick, able to knock that way as Hilton tries to knock it up and off the boards, not able to do so. Held in by the Polars. 17 minutes remaining in the period. As that comes out to the left side point. That's going to go right into the glove of Xander. That is her 31st save. 31. Is that even a word?
31.
It is. See, I made it up. Look in the dictionary of Tim and it's there.
It's there.
Polars win the faceoff out to the point. Lee knocked down in the corner. Taken away by McDaniel. McDaniel has a speed. Goes to the right. 2-on-1. McDaniel walking in. McDaniel shot on the ice. Not enough as she was off balance. And the Polars goalie able to make the save as McDaniel comes in with a burst of speed. Gets around the defender. Loses her balance just enough to lose track of the puck. A little bit of life in North Dakota after that first goal. Olsen shot on the ice. That one's turned into the corner. Good, powerful shot from the point coming from Olsen. Riegel with the puck. She gets the shot on net. And the Polar goalie making the wise choice of covering that up. Polars win the face-off. Olsen holds that one in. She sends it down behind the net out of the Polars. Way over here to the near corner. Lippert and Riegel battling for the puck, but it comes out. Picked up by the Polars. Right into your front doorstep. Gets around Harger. Olsen with her speed able to get to the loose puck. Centering pass taken away by Jurger. Shot on the ice that hits Jurger's pad. Zander with the save. Lippert coming in. Lippert shot. Oh, she tries to go up over the glove. Not able to do so. Saved by the Polar goalie as Lippert had a good opportunity there to tie the game up. Swearingen behind her own net. Swearingen with the puck. That hits the defender's stick. Still in the zone for the Polars. That hits a couple bodies in front. I think that hit Fikert as that one bounces into the corner. Be picked up by the Polars. Fikert able to get a stick on that one. Shot across the crease. Comes out to the point, right side. That one's going to go into the glove of Zander. Hey, TJ, why was the young snowman sad?
Was it warm out?
Close. It's because he had a meltdown. Face off to the left side of Zander. Won by North Dakota. Picked up by Lee. Lee over to Hilton. Down the left side. Hilton gets it around. Picked up by Lee. Lee trying to get her stick on it. Comes out. And the goalie from Minnesota coming out to play that as Lee was crashing the net. Making a good effort to keep the defending player off of her stick. And the goalie making the save with 14:24 remaining. Score is 2-1 in favor of Minnesota. Shots on goal are 32-15. Swearingen trying to get the puck back along the boards. Out to the point, held in. Pull checked away, out of the reach of Holman. She's on the far side, picks up the loose puck into her skates, backs it in across the blue line. Loses the puck, Polars able to pick it up. Lee and Holman behind the net, battling for the puck. Out to the point. Out to Elseth. Elseth walking in. Shot that misses. Goes into the end boards. Picked up by McDaniel. She's walking in. Mishandled. As Elseth sends that down into the Polar zone. Knocked away to be picked up by McDaniel. Off the boards. Chipped forward by Hilton. Lee hard into the boards, coming out to the point. Henderson with the shot. That one gets through traffic. Held in by McDaniel.
Go get it!
And that's going to be sent down the length of the ice. I believe we're going to get an icing call coming up. Henderson picking up the puck. Henderson cutting to the middle. Still with it. Knocked away by the Polars. Into the feet of Henderson, and Xander gets a stoppage in play with 12:28 remaining. McDaniel tries to shovel that one forward up to Lippert. Offside, holds. Face off outside North Dakota zone. Xander comes out to make the save. Minnesota still with the puck. Into the slot area. Shot. Xander, another save. Lippert getting around the defense. Lippert all by herself. Lippert. Yeah! Lippert with the goal. Tying up the game 2-2 with 11:37.
Good job, Elena! Woo!
Puppy tries to push that one forward as Fleichert won the faceoff. Olsen using her hops as they're gonna.
Volleyball.
Oh! She has better hops than me. I think you can go to get 3 sheets of paper under my hop. Is she a spiker?
That face off should actually be going in.
Because of the hand pass? Olsen separating her man from the puck. Picked up by Savota, center ice. Getting across. Following the puck. New life in Team North Dakota as it is now 2-2 with 11 minutes remaining in the period. Feichert and Puppy battling for the puck along the far boards. Minnesota sends that out around to the near boards at the half wall. Harger tries to hold it. They're not able to do so, but the puck's going to be picked up by Olsen. Olsen's going to turn that around. Hard off the boards. Held in by Minnesota as they send it deep behind Xander. Puppy with the puck. Knocked off the puck. Picked up by Feichert. Feichert pushes that one through. She has a 2-on-1. She has Savota in the front. Out to the point, that one squirts loose. Savota on the attack. Minnesota having to regroup. Savota with a nice takeaway, but it comes back to Minnesota's stick. Cutting to the middle as Savota has the puck. Intercepted. That one's kicked forward by Lee. As Swearingen tries to knock her man off the puck. Coming in to help is Lee, I believe. Poke checked away by Xander. Saved by Xander. Lee tries to get it up to, I can't see her number, Holman. Back out to Holman. Into the feet of Elseth. Elseth trying to push that one forward. Gets around 2 defenders. Still with the puck. Held in. Some bodies all over the, as Holman shoots the puck in the glove, saved by the Polars goalie. 9:03 remaining in the period. 2-2 is the score. Shots are still in favor of Minnesota, 38-17. Face off in the Polar zone. Picked up by Jurger. Jurger takes the puck, gets it down in the defensive zone. That one's going to hit Riedel. She sends it into the defensive zone for Minnesota. Jurger battling for the puck. We're going to have a penalty coming up on Jurger as she tries to send her gal into the boards. This is going to be the first PK for Team ND.
Go, White!
Cutting to the middle. And that's going to be a power play goal as Xander can't see that one come through traffic. As that was 6 seconds on the power play for Minnesota, which gives it a 3-2 lead. Still plenty of time left for North Dakota to get back that goal that they're behind as it comes out to the point. And that one snipes up over Sanders' shoulder to make it 4-2. Polars able to get the puck down behind Xander, still into the corner with it. Circling right face-off dot. We got a couple players with their helmets stuck. North Dakota sends it behind the Polars goalie with 7:37 remaining. 4-2 is the score. As Minnesota was able to get two quick ones. Savoda knocks the puck away into the corner. Savoda kind of by herself, but she has Holman in the slot area. Savoda battling by herself. That comes out to Alsath. And now we got another penalty coming up. That one's going to be on Alsath for roughing. Face-off coming in, that hits a couple bodies in front, goes to the end boards as McDaniel clears out the front of the net. Shot coming from the left point. Xander makes the save. Polars with the puck. Shot coming from the point. That one misses his mark, goes to the inboard, comes out to the half wall to be picked up by Henderson. Henderson gingerly gets that puck up off the wall to be picked up by Lee. Minute remaining in the power play for the Polars. That one's going to come all the way out as there's nobody on the attack for ND. Now Lee is going up there to create some pressure. Xander with the sliding save. Holy moly. She was way out of position. She made 2 saves right there. Another one coming. That's going to hit somebody. That's going to go to the end wall. As Harger separates her man from the puck. Olsen knocks that one into the corner. Good defensive play there. As the Polars pick it up, try to get it around Milton. She fans on the pass. Lee is going to get that one out, and that's going to be an icing. Inside of 5 minutes remaining. Centering pass by the Polars. Turning it around. Shot. Xander didn't need to make the save. She went down into the butterfly. Out to the point. That one hits a couple bodies, hits the end boards. Jurger with the puck. Knocked away. Swearingen back to Jurger. Centering pass to Regal. Off her stick. And the Polars are going to have to regroup. Regal with the puck near boards. Tries to push it forward, gets knocked off the puck. That one goes high and wide. Now set behind her own net. Comes out to center ice. Minnesota's going to have to regroup. Swearingen picking up the puck down below the goal line. Cuts to the middle. Gets it up to Savoda, who's able to pick that up below the goal line. Puts on the brakes. Tries a centering pass. Hits somebody in front. Picks it up. Backhands it. Out of reach of Fikert. And the Polars on the attack. Centering pass out to the point. Shot. Glove save. Xander. Fikert taking the draw in her own zone. Picked up by Henderson. Henderson knocked off the puck. Picked up by Fikert. Fikert pushes that forward. She has the speed. Up to Puppy. Oh, just out of reach. The good defensive play by the Minnesota Polars as Fikert had Puppy streaking in the middle. Puppy trying to get that over to Savoda. Puck knocked away into the zone for the Polars. Backing it in, try to get a backhand. Xander save. That's going to hit a body. Savoda and Puppy with the puck, trying to make something happen as the Moose excuse me. Not the Moose. The Polars take the puck away. Picked up by Poppy. She tries to send it into the zone. Hilton reads the play as she comes off the bench, gets it into the corner, tries a centering pass to get it to Lee. Lee backhands it off the back of the netting, and the Polars able to come out with it. Offside, Polars. Empty net with 1:20 remaining in the period. Pushed forward by Hilton. Hilton, Lippert, Lee on the attack. Lee comes in, tries to blow her man up, not able to do so, but puck comes loose. Held in. Hilton to Lee. Lee tries to backhand it. Lee coming in. Lee save. Unless you guys would love to watch that instead of this. How would you like to watch this instead of that? Sorry about that. I'm not very good with the camera when I get excited. With that, we want to thank everybody for watching today's and this weekend's broadcast as we bring them live to you. The girls will be on the ice in 2 weeks in Grand Forks. That should be an icing call. .32 seconds remaining in the game. Xander saving 46 of 50 shots. Another icing call coming up. Thanks again for everybody watching. If you enjoy the broadcast, please throw something up in the Facebook page, as I'm not quite sure I can see the comments on the YouTube video. And we'll see what we can do to continue to bring these games to you live, wherever you may be. Somebody needs to give that pressure. Not able to do so. Olsen picking up the puck behind her own net. Hard up to Lee. Lee pushes that one forward. They're going to say no, Lee, no icing, as Lee is going to go behind the net, puts on the brakes. 28 seconds, that's going to be the end of the game as the Polars defeat North Dakota. We want to wish everybody safe travels as they head back to Grand Forks, Fargo, Williston, Minot, Devil's Lake, and Bismarck-Mandan. It's going to be a late arrival for the Western players this evening. Thank you again. I appreciate you guys watching the broadcast, bring them to you live. I enjoy it. For the family members that are not able to be here, as we watch the handshakes and the prayer circle at the end. I'm Tim Zanner, wishing you a good afternoon, good evening, and good night.